Growth will expose your triggers. Your triggers are just those moments that will catch you off guard. Personal triggers, global triggers, workplace and environmental triggers. We all experience them. But the truth is, your growth will expose each and every one of those, but it also exposes your greatest opportunities. And that opportunity is for you to unlock those triggers so that you unlock more capacity as a leader and as a human. Your best leadership moments happen when you're intentional. But when stress takes over, everything shifts. Your impact, your communication, your ability to lead with clarity. And unless people intend to stop being human, there's no way to completely avoid misalignment, poor decisions, stress, and conflict. But here's what we can stop doing: wasting time, energy, and resources on quick fixes that don't last. The best leaders don't hack their way through challenges. They build sustainable skills and solutions. Here's what I learned from more than 2 decades as an enterprise risk manager, leading global insurance programs, overseeing hundreds of claims, and guiding high-stakes decisions. The biggest risks aren't just external, they're internal, they're behavioral, and the truth is in the trigger. And we all experience triggers that disrupt us mentally, emotionally, and physically during our most critical moments, when we're trying to close deals, collaborate, and build relationships. I'll never forget the trigger that could have derailed my entire career. The day my first leader questioned how I learned about our industry because, as she said, I didn't look like a risk manager. Here's the reality. Those moments like that happen to each and every one of us. She, in that moment, was the leader. I was the student. I was the new employee. I was 24 years old. She was a woman, probably about the age I am now, a glorious 45. And she was a leader in the organization, tasked with adding value and building power and building capacity in the organization. And in that moment, she had diminished my capacity. Or had she? Or did she simply ask a question? Did she simply ask a question that triggered something deeper within me? Okay, I learned an important lesson in that moment, that when you lean into a trigger, because I was the one stuck, bothered, and interrupted, and paused in that moment, when you lean into that and you do not examine, A, what that person meant by it, and you don't examine what's going on into your body, you give away power, you give away the access, you give away your position, and you are putting everything at risk. Burnout, decision fatigue, conflict, misalignment, and disengagement. These aren't just challenges, they're signals, and the best leaders don't ignore them, they leverage them. The difference between leaders and teams that thrive and those that struggle isn't effort, it's insight. Insight into what triggers these challenges, both in themselves and in others. And that's why I created the Live, Lead, and Build Leverage framework. The Live, Lead, and Build Leverage framework develops 6 essential leadership skills, each with its own set of strategies and tools. Align internally to make faster, smarter decisions. Identify the truth in triggers to stay in control under pressure. Manage chronic stress and decision fatigue to build resilience instead of burning out. Build belongers and believers to drive engagement and commitment. Eliminate conflict waste to solve problems without the unnecessary noise. Integrate technology to scale smarter, not harder. With my custom keynotes, we explore these solutions and can focus on any of the 6 areas to address your specific challenges. These aren't lighthearted topics, but they don't have to weigh people down to address them. Because one thing's for certain, my audience is going to have a good time. We're going to laugh, a lot, because laughter is the fastest way to drop defenses, examine behaviors, and create the kind of vulnerability that leads to real change. People don't grow when they're guarded, but when we're laughing together, that's when the breakthroughs happen. Every world-class leader experiences triggers, but they don't all grow from them. You have the opportunity to align your teams, reduce stress, make better decisions, and build solutions that last. Are you ready to solve real challenges faster and for good?
I'm Princess Castleberry.